So today we'll start with reading down and working through the Beethoven. And so Diana Fanning is our soloist, and she is a legend, amazing pianist, and an even nicer person. When it all comes down to it, I adore her. And this is the concerto she actually played at the very first CPO concert all those moons ago. So it's pretty awesome to have her back with us and be doing the same thing. And it's a rocking concerto and really, really fun for both the orchestra and the piano. So let's dive right in, right from the top, into tempo marking at 66 to the half note. With this whole thing, sforzandi, treat as a lean into it, not necessarily a smack, not a ba, but a ba, 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 all the way across. There's lots and lots of nice dynamic changes, so pay attention to those, especially in the first movement. And then also, within any time you have half notes with the theme which comes back, a little bit of space in between all of those half notes. Don't necessarily connect them, but bum, 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 bum. Have just a little bit of space between the notes. From the top. Just because it's such a great opening. Bum, bum. We end our phrase, short note, don't ever bleed over. If it's a quarter note, treat it nice and short, nice and brief as we end our phrase. More mysterious, more inviting. It's our second time playing it through now. Be a little, yeah. Invite me and tell me a story. Be mysterious. Before, no, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars before where we just stopped, also known as bars 19, 18, 17. Just to catch this rhythm in the strings, ba, 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 that dotted rhythm. We play them as 2 8 notes consistently. So just want to catch that right at bar 17. Let's start at letter A, please. A, focus on two things, please, at letter A. A nice character shift. If you have staccato notes, you'll notice that they often have a slur over them. Think of them as almost legato two-note markings. Za, ha, ha, ha. Though as we go through them, especially strings, all in one bow. We're marked piano here. Please, please, please be piano. And then that way, when we have our crescendi that happen right around bar 60 and 70 in the sforzando, they mean something and they matter. Right now, our dynamic variations are about this big. And I really love, one of the things I love about playing music like this is when we have a bigger dynamic gradient. And I think that we want to go for that. So let's start right at, actually, 2 before letter A, please. And winds, I'll have just the slightest pull back as we go into letter A. 2 before letter A, please. Oh, and sorry, last thing. And then when you have, anytime you have the da, ya, da, 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 that can come out a little bit, especially like Lisa and the bassoon when it comes around to you. But otherwise, we are just placid and gentle and beautiful. 2 before letter A. Can I actually have cello? Actually, yeah, just right there, cello on your piano marking, bar 92. Starting on your F. So we can feel that rhythm. Ba da, ba ba, ba ba, ba ba, ba ba, bum. Very dance-like. And then just feel that inner subdivision of eighth notes the whole time. Ba ba, ba ba, ba ba, ba ba. We'll go back and we'll do that. Just feel that as we get through there. This is going to be on letter 80. A nice little 2D landing point. Everybody has a forte dynamic marking. Ruby, 2 bars before your entrance.
Where is that number?
Bar 80.
Oh, okay.
2 bars before your entrance, Ruby.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, the number is.
this last little part, measure 99. As we get, and we're missing a couple of parts which carry a lot of the melodic drive, the oboe one and clarinet one. But your oboe one, what do you have in 99, Ruby?
I can't read my part, I started in 94.
Oh, okay. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Oh, okay, cool. Great, you are oboe one. It sucked me out for a second because I was like, oh, I thought you were oboe one. Okay. 9-3, great, it's fine.
Like an 8.
And we'll get this, and I'm not worried about it now. But as we go through, we play this more. Like, this is Beethoven, so we can be meatier, especially at these last 2D moments that we have, like 4B, those fanfares. We can really dig in. But we're cool for right now. We are going to jump to letter C. The stuff behind, it lays in fairly straightforward, so strings will just be making sure that we watch me. Letter C. Yes, with the pickup actually.
So one from each.
Sorry. No, go ahead, say something. Nice and short. Okay. Whenever we're behind, also just keep it nice and light, nice and short. Until that was specifically for you there with your quarter notes. Zum. Oh, I shouldn't have stopped because I do want to do this part. Sorry. 190, 91, 92, 93, 194. Horns, I'll cue you. This is right. This is probably like 6 before your entrance. 194. Your D flat.
Thank you.
Yep. Great. And so now just here, again, I want to match some of our articulations. Keep it the same length. Zum, 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 zum. And it's really just a nice full quarter note. We have a tendency to hang over into the space. And a lot of that space is what makes room for the piano. So, same spot again, please. One more time, just for intonation. The nice D flat major chord. Yeah, better key, that's some. And then anytime we have that staccato, just keep it short. Great. Chili, watch that C flat there. This is going back now to letter D. 2 before letter D. Winds, clarinets and horns, you really drive this crescendo here, and I would love to make a lot out of it. 2 before letter D. Why is that B natural? There we go. Shorter first notes on all those phrases, please. Great. Cool. Any questions so far? Let's jump to letter G, please. Pick up into letter G. G. Our flutes and first violins, please. Flute and firsts. And so just lock in with me, please. We're not quite together there yet at all. But I think we're rushing our eighth notes when we come down on that arpeggio. Same spot, please. Beautiful, absolutely perfect. Everyone pick up into letter G. It sounds lovely too. That's absolutely the right vibe. This is the Mozart side of Beethoven. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's that prim and proper, only to be messed up later. Sorry, pick up into letter G again, please, Betsy. Cool, awesome, yep. With this concerto, I'm skipping a lot of things. It is a great idea, you know, if somewhere in a practice session, we'll go right now, by the way, to 4 before letter H, I'm sorry, 8 before letter H. Just playing it through the YouTube recording of your choice. It's really nice, and all the little things that, you know, oh my gosh, that's a B flat that I didn't mark will jump out at you. And you get to, like, you know, pretend you're playing with anyone you want. There's 1.5 million great videos of this out there to have fun with. 8 before letter H. Well, we just need the horns. 8 before letter H.
95, 395.
Yeah, no, sorry, you're to look like ba 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 ba. Yeah.
395.
Nice sports on there, horns.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So here's, just so you know, I printed the transposed copy, and there are no letters, and now the measure numbers are also. I'll print the one to transpose for next week.
And I didn't notice that mine slips from E flat into C, so transposing is way off.
Horns are
My
like
key
the
doesn't
worst
change.
instrument.
I don't know what's
I love them to death, but man, it was like, how can I create problems? And then they're like, I've got it, a French horn. Side note, there's a wonderful meme. I don't know, it's not really a meme, but it's like one of those dumb things that gets shared around. It's the guy who invented the saxophone, Adolph Sax. He was like hit by a car when he was 7. He drank boric acid when he was 10. He was hospitalized and bedridden by 13, and like almost died 17 other ways. And list them, and it's just like, oh my gosh. And then I was like, at 32, he invented the saxophone. And then I was like, God really didn't want the saxophone to be invented. It's funny. It's funny. So, let's just jump to letter H.
Thank you.
Letter H.
We're in
The next 2D suit. Yeah.
I'll think about it.
4 or 3.
Coming out of the cadenza, please. Which would be measure
440.
Coming out of the cadenza, my score is marked 481. But it depends upon, oftentimes it's like which cadenzas they show and how they go. So this might be, so on your E natural there, first violins, what bar is that for you? 417. Yeah. Okay, on 417, please. .417, right out of the cadenza. give it a full value in the penultimate bar. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Cool. Great. Yeah, more on that second to last bar. 2, please. Any questions about movement 1? And it will be great to go through this with Diana, and we'll learn a lot about it, especially reacting with her and playing with her. So movement 2, please. We will start before letter I. "13" before letter I. The majority of the orchestra comes in on E3. We're in 6. 13 before letter I.
How many before?
Your letters keep on going, Matt.
My letters keep on going.
Oh.
Okay, great. You enter at measure 10.
We enter letter 12.
We'll go to bar 12. That's so I'm just with bar numbers. Bar 12. Bar 12. Strings, flute, and bassoon and horn come in on beat 3. Again, I'm in 6. The 16th note is we're all here, 63. And my pattern will be essentially a subdivided 3. Yeah, 1. Yeah, it's very, very slow. Right on bar 12, please. Right on bar 12. Everyone should come in on beat on the end of big beat 2 on beat 3, right? Or 4. I'm sorry, 4 you're in on. Right. So we have rest, rest, rest. And then at that solo marking, what letter do you have? I. You have I. Okay, great. I, A. Great, it's going to be the same thing, and it's going to be all right. So I'm not. Can I take it before letter I? 1, 2, 3, 4. First and second violins, please. 4 before letter I, first and seconds. And again, it's totally okay. This is, to be frank, it's very, I find it very hard to read written like it is like this. A great spot to add in beat marks however you do it. There's definitely a couple places, especially in Diana's part, where I have my big slashes. whatever works for you as you do it, but you know, we're basically in an uber slow 3, not 3/4. 3/8. You know, and I mark my big beats and small beats like that, right? So you're feeling them in that subdivided feel, right? But those 30-second notes are really just like, if we're being honest, we're thinking about them, you know, they're not very fast. Yeah. And so again, part of this is literally just to make sure that we can read it properly, because it is written in the style, and that is part of it. First and seconds there again. Everybody, 4 before letter I. Give space. Off, off, off. Yeah, all of those, anytime you have a staccato 8th note, please cut it on the downbeat of the next beat. We're going to keep going through. After letter I or A, the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th bar of letter I/A will be strings only. 5th bar of your A.
Oh.
Or I. That same just phrase right there again, the tutti marking of piano is for notes. Yep. Yeah, 2 bars before stop. The tutti marking 2 bars before we stop, please.
Where we start, so sorry.
5:37.
Yes.
The flutes and bassoons right there, right in that tutti. I might just be hearing big drums. Sorry, just for me. Thank you. Awesome. Let's do it and then just keep going. Same spot. 2D, we're going to keep going.
Can you tell us where you're starting? 'Cause
Absolutely. 37, which is going to be a whole while before your next entrance. Oh, good Lord. I'll cue you.
You're saying at 37?
30, we're starting at 37. Why did I do this? This is 1, 2, this is 3 bars after after the line that we would just finished. We're starting 3 bars after. Does that make sense? It makes sense in my head, Sue, for what that's worth.
Yeah.
Probably not a lot. Great. Right on that tutti, please. Place our pizzas. Breathe together. You can look at Emily and your principal stand as much as you're looking at me. Still work on placing those pizzas. Cool. Yeah. Can we just have those pizzas real quick? It's okay. It's fine. That's why we rehearse. Bar 40. Bar 40. Lisa, I'll take you as well, please. It's a nice, sneaky, lovely bassoon line, by the way. That gets straight around. I dig it. Feel. Just feel that pulse, that suck. Move your body and prep. There it is. This is physical as much as mental. Better, and it's about listening and playing. You're not a bunch of strings right now. You're a string section.
Go team.
Go team. Great. We're gonna after letter K or letter B, if my math is mathing. 1, 2, 3, 4. The pickup into bar 5, please. I'm cueing you, horns, don't worry. Pick up into bar 5 of letter K. 4, 5. One more time. Nice and warm, nice and warm, nice and rich. It's hard for me too. That's fine. The 2D before letter L. This will be 8 bars before letter L, please. Yep. So So I'll start right on bar 64. Strings come in with bassoon, flute, and horns on beat 4. So we have 1, 2, 3. Great. Should be okay with the rest of that. And then cadenza. We will literally, this is measure the tutti after the cadenza, please.
Are you still in the second?
Yes. So you have to pick up into the downbeat. It's okay. We're gonna be fine. Great, we're good. Last 3 bars, please. Last 3 bars. A nice gentle fortissimo to end, but full and rich, a full bomb and off. Last 3 bars. I do not want that last chord roll, no. Bomb. Yes, play, please. All right, third movement. Pick up into bar 9. And this is just a fun, rollicky one. Pick up into bar 9, please. Great. And that pitch you can just let ring because we're on a fermata, so just let it ring down and down into this. After the fermata, we're just going to keep going right there. Same thing again. Tutti, right on that tutti. Bar 30, pick up into bar 33. Viola and cello just star bar this thing. This is a place. Just listen for the intonation within those chords. Yeah, it's on. And it should say solo underneath you. Please mark those notes as shorter. Even your quarter notes, please treat like eighth notes. Letter Q. Letter Q. It's going to be whatever your next letter mark was. Yep, absolutely. D, absolutely D. With me dances. Anytime we have this phrase, now, can we add a little more phrasing to that, please, Judy? Yeah, da 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 da, yeah, da 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 da, ba 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 bum. Really bring it into those, both that drop, which is so nice, and this goes for any time anyone has it. Ba da ba 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 bum. It's a in my mind, it's like a tennis ball. Ba ya da, and then it bounces back energy, and then that same thing 2 bars later, push it into it. Right on letter Q again, or D. Coming out of the cadenza. Gesundheit. B or G? You're gonna come in about 3 bars later.
Yes.
Great. The other T is in G. Strings, this is a moment too, very exposed. It starts to get built and traded around. So it's worth it to look at. Mysterious. Right? 7, lovely. Great. Cool. Jumpy, jumpy, jump. We're going to go. This is the same material comes back. We're going to start right at letter B, please. B is in Victor, which is going to be the next one for you. Next letter. Right on B. Ba 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 bum.
Oh. Thank you.
And now your horns in. I'll give you your next mentions below, guys. No worries, Jules. All good. Great, and then we really just need to now do the end because that's the same. Actually, we'll go from letter X. Before letter X is 4 bars before letter X, please, which is measured, and X is 387. 4 before letter X or 300, or 4 before 387. Great, and that fermato will be short at letter Y most likely, but we'll dial that in with Diana. The presto! Now we're jumping right where the orchestra enters on the presto, which is bar 408. So we're in 6/8 now, and Diana sets it all up, so you hear her like grooving in 6/8. Yep, and a key change for good measure.
Yes. Just
Right on 408 again. It's okay. I'll keep you in accent. Start on letter Z, the final letter Z, measure 443. So before we move, Diana, do me a favor and just find a little while to play through it and listen to the piano, because the piano part really helps lock it all in. And after we play through with her, we'll also do some more internal work ourselves about this, because there's a lot of really great meaty stuff in here. We're going to play Among the Hidden for 10 minutes, and then we'll take a break. Any questions about it at all? That's what she's going for, yeah. Those are very close to her tempo markings. You can drop in movement 3.
Well, that's moving on.
Pull back. Yeah, but it's not going to be much faster. So, among the hidden, please, letter I. Which is otherwise. Letter I, please. Clean and light. I looked at the wrong violence. My apologies. Seconds, that's all you. My apologies. You got it. You got it. Rip it out. Absolutely seconds. Bravo. So can I have 2 bars before the 3/4, please? Pick up into it, just give me violin 1, violin 2, and marimba. One more time, yep. Slow it down just a little bit, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, absolutely, great. Everyone please add in 2 before the 3/4. Yeah.
Sorry.
181. 1, 2, 3. time, please. One more time, please, all the way from letter I. Right to letter I. One more time. The last time. Crush it again. Absolutely, yeah. Great, awesome, that feels really nice. Letter K, please. K. And they're light, and they are. Right, letter K. Letter K, give me just flute. Do you both have the sextuplets? Great. So flutes and violin 1 and 2. Actually, cello pits as well. Letter K. Yeah, letter K, please. Yeah. Let's not overplay it. Let's not, it's almost like we're approaching it so intensely right now. Yeah. Well, they're just a bunch of notes. It's really okay, right? No, but I mean it seriously. They're just a bunch of notes. And if you can keep it all without shifting, like stretch that 4 out, it'll make it. This is rhythmic precision, and notes are going to be okay. I mean that very seriously, right? Aim for rhythmic precision over absolute pitch, because with some of them you are going to have to shift. I'd rather have you stretch just a little bit and be all perfectly together. Same exact people. 2, 3, 4. 1. And. Yep, starting on the F and your G seconds.
Where are you starting?
On your F. 209, thank you, yes. Bar 209. Yep, don't worry about it, Shayla, I don't want you right now.
We don't have stats. We have a G.
You have a G, sorry.
G flat.
G flat. Yeah, title score. G flat, thank you. Nice and slow. Da 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 da. 1, ready, and go. Again, 2, ready, and. That's better, again, and. Okay. Everybody a letter K. Couple things. Cherry and trombones. The faster you can dampen those, the better, yeah. Mezzo forte be damned, Jerry. They can come out. And then the same thing with you. It should really feel like she's got it marked in one of that little cap. It should really feel like a stack. Letter K, I need the pizzicato as well. Viola and Shelley. Write letter K. Okay. Feel that inner subdivision. Can I just have you there? That solo right there, right where you're together on the C natural.
C natural, C flat.
C flat, sorry.
Okay. I mean, that's what I played the first time.
Hey,
So this beat 4.
beat 4, yeah. And this can really be lyrical and soaring, right? Let's go back now to all of letter K. Oh no, I lied. The bar before letter L. Bar before letter L. So what happens, just to talk through this, is Ruby is the only one who has the fermata on beat 5. Nice little isolated oboe. She comes in with us, but then cuts off. And then as that prep beat, ba-da, is what she has coming out of it. So I'll hold Ruby on beat 5, and I'll give 6, ba-dum, and then we're right in at letter L. So if we can have 2 beats before letter L, actually 3 beats before letter L, please. Our first fermata for most people, which will be cut off, so we have that. Oh yeah, and then so you'll have your fermata by yourself, and then I'll just give you beat 6. So you come in on.
I come in on the upbeat to these two.
Right. So one time with you, just for your so this is your second fermata where it's just you're held. Yeah, exactly. Great, perfect. Everybody, bar before letter L, please. But it's okay. Thank you for being patient, Lisa. Letter L. Can I have Ruby and Emily just for this solo together? So actually, we'll come out of the fermata with Ruby as well. So this is Ruby's fermata. Yeah, and then just watch those hemiolas when you've basically written out hemiola, can really be space and ba, 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 wait to each beat. Everybody, let's go 4 before letter L, please. No, letter K. No, that should not be solo. That should be everyone. Technically half the section. So it should say half, right? Half in my part. Yeah, half the section, but for us, I would like to be everyone. Let's go, everyone plays the harmonic at the end. I know. Everyone should play it. Yeah. I'm politely ignoring that. Everyone, yeah. Betsy, your solo at M can come out a lot. No, definitely break it up into two bows, I think. I want to do letter K to the end just one more time to really help it solidify and sink in. There's a tendency on this with all of the sextuplets to push, which is sort of the last thing we want to do. I promise we will take a break after this. Thank you, everybody. But letter K to the end. Don't rush with the shadow. Give it one more time. Great. Awesome. Let's take a break, everyone. Thank you so very much.
I have posted. You guys are ready?
Right from the top, we're gonna read through, work through it, and I will be using the click, just so that we can all get used to this process. It's a little bit of a process for sure.
Matt, what's a click track?
What's a click
I'm
track?
just gonna
Right.
ask the dumb question.
No, yeah. So I have a metronome click going inside at all times, and this allows it. So like when in the end when there's a big splash and like it crashes in, like that lets me perfectly time it with everything that's happening. So so I build them in Logic, and like I map to the film, and then my arrangement, and then all of this gets routed out to me, so I keep honest. It's great, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's literally just. And then like when we have a rip, so I never wait.
Yes, exactly.
It's like, yeah. And so I can't change. Which is it took me, the first time I did these, it took me a long time to get used to them. Because it's so non-musical in a lot of ways. It's less give and take. What's that?
How do you get started? I mean, is there a like 4 beats or something?
Yep, so I know I've got 4 bars for nothing within my click track until, and it doesn't matter for all of you.
Yeah, I know that.
But I know that I've got 4 bars of the clicks before I start going. And this is important. So this all started, the brief history project we did with the Middlebury New Filmmakers Festival. And over the last, we ran it for almost 10 years, and we have 9 or 10 different films that are all short films that are built out of this, and it's super cool. The very first one that we did, Jamie Laredo was conducting, and it was long. It was 15 minutes long. It was lovely. It was beautiful. Paul Diddell composed the music. He lived down in Brattleboro. And it got toured, and there's so much leeway in something that long. And there were a couple times where, and this was like, all right, we have to be more concerted about this and have a better plan, because the film ended, and there was still like 2.5 minutes left of music. And then like you play catch up, and then like the next night, the music ended, and there was a little bit of film. So it's like, and it's so hard. The second that it, at the longer and longer it gets, the easier it is to miss. Yeah. So, click track.
Another bird's it's a bad idea.
Shall we? Where's the top, please? Great, let's do it again.
So,
Yes.
you are doing a retard there?
Very, very small one.
Okay.
Very, very, it drops down immediately to 104 at letter D. I pull over like, actually just a bar. I had to change it slightly. Disregard the writ there. Let's go from the top again. Horns just a little bit longer. With that clarinet, just let it soar and be so gentle. Little nicer. Just more gentle. It's very, yeah, more gentle to start. Right from the top. I'll actually give you 4 bars in my pulsing, and then I'll just count you down and we'll come in. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Hello, everyone. So a couple things. So Ruby, that spot where I was saying, wherever that might be, letter I, yeah.
I don't have one.
No worries, yeah. So just all air tones and wind tones. From letter I to letter J is a very abrupt jump. So just be aware and ready for that as it comes in. We'll practice that. And then letter J into letter K, another very abrupt jump. So those two spots, these are a handful of the trickiest spots. We'll go right on letter I, please. Right on letter I. Give you 2 bars for nothing for coming out of that red, so I'll cue you right at letter I. This is letter I. You can have more volume from the percussion. No, there should not be. We just got off, yeah. This is me. This is me. There was no change in tempo anywhere in this whole section. Let's go from letter K through letter M. Horns, anytime, and trombones for you, but anytime you have an or a pa, just longer, please. Both for the ooms and for the pas. Think of it, really as a bum, 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 bum. We're basically taking away a piano with a pedal down. So it should have that sustained element too. So we're going to start right at great. Right at letter K. letter M. Just at letter M. Great, let's start again, yeah. I think with the pits had a tendency to just push a little bit before, and then but that felt so much better. Letter M again. M as in me. Section more mysterious. We'll grow into, yeah, grow into the note, grow into the note. Hey, Betsy, do you have any more you can give me there?
What?
Do you have any more you can give me there?
Sure.
Great, give me it all. Give me it all. Letter N again. Since we have a yanked crescendo and clarinet as well, wherever it evaporates, totally cool. Great, awesome. 96, please. Letter Q.
Q?
Yeah. Tempo is 96. Letter Q. time for you to dig crescendo there, Lisa. That's silly. Don't articulate that. Yeah.
Okay.
Tie and then a dig crescendo to the end. Yeah. Sul punt. Faster and more on top of the bridge. Can I hear that sound? It should be scratchy and squeaky and have all these high overtones. That's sul punt right there. Yeah, absolutely. Super close to the bridge. Super close to the bridge. Yes. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Yeah. It has to be spooky that way. Great. So we're going to start. 2 before letter R. Two before letter R. Crescendo through each, no decrescendo on any of those. Ba! And then a hard cut at the end. Strings thing, same thing goes for you, violin 1 and 2. When we get to those half notes. Can I hear strings, letter R, fortissimo, heavy, weighty, meaty. Letter R, can I have the winds?
Not into this Philip Glass stuff, it's really
But again, it really is very, and it has to be like huge, huge, huge hairpins. The gesture is so important here. So letter R, which
You
classify, just the winds actually. Yes, Mary.
When you say winds, do you mean winds and brass, or do you just mean wood?
Just winds.
Okay.
Yeah. Could we at least aim for one breath for those? Or do you need to re-articulate to get down? You know what I mean?
We should be able to do a measurement.
Yeah, if we can aim for one breath over that 2-bar phrase, yeah. You want it one more time, or do you want a woodshed before one more time?
How would you give us the wood shedding and the breathing?
Great. Yeah. So aim for those because they really are just like.
You need the effect.
Yeah, we need the effect, right? And if you cannot re-articulate and break it as you jump down, I think that's key to it.
So the notes maybe aren't as important as the dynamics and the.
Yeah, I mean, it true. It is very gestural, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and cleanliness is of the least most tantamount items that we have, right?
Because the notes are
And
not friendly.
they're not, absolutely not. And it's for the effect, right? And underneath you, and also like the rhythm is also, the celli are playing 8th notes, bum 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 bum. We've got 8th note triplets over here, ba 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 ba. So we're all disjunct to begin with, right? Yeah. So just make me tell you I need less, Betsy.
Okay.
And then, and then, can I have brass and violin 1 and 2? At bar 238. I'll take you as well, French horns, please. Yep, all brass, violin 1 and 2, bar 238. Crescendo through that half note and hard cut at the end. Save your bow all the way. Cool. Awesome. Everyone, pick up into
Oh, sorry. There?
back to where we were at letter K? No. R. This will be 2 before letter R, please.
So we just have uniform fortissimo, no crescendo, no.
Yeah, you're just sawing away. 2 before letter R, please. Yeah. That you were totally right. Yep.
It is, you're right.
Can I have more bass drum in that little roll? Maybe mic yourself up to mezzo forte, please, to Avis. Horns, please think of that as like a mezzo forte piano in your bum, your little cluster thing before the 3/4, before letter S.
Oh.
Two before.
So Matt,
Yes.
is it supposed to be different for us, like where it goes from quarter notes to 5 to 6 to 7, 9? Like we have them we start at different times. Like my first 4 quarter notes, you know where it goes from 4 notes to 5 to 6?
Yes. Yes.
So
Oh yeah.
my first 4 quarter,
Absolutely, that's correct.
they're all
Yeah.
supposed to be different. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like arranged, not togetherness, if
Yep.
that makes sense.
Okay. Yep.
Can I have, please, right at the 3/4 the first 3/4, which is measure 253. Measure 253. We're gonna take a 2 before that, so, no, I'm sorry. Let's take it, actually, let's go back to letter R. Letter R sounds great, and I'd love to connect the dots through to the end, and then we're out. Two before letter R. Letter R. Mark Tardando in the second to last bar. And if we can come down a little bit, Jerry, on the just super light.
For the whole thing?
The whole thing, yeah.
Gotcha.
Jerry and Avis, can I have you just for a moment? So gentle. The smallest of an accent on beat 2.
Yep.
Yeah, just to help us keep it nice and tight. And decrescendo, where it's really like almost like you're coming out each bar. One more time, please. Maybe less of an accent. Sorry, that's the wrong thing for me to say. I take it back, no accent Horns, always longer on the pause. This is the resolution. Everything's actually okay. I thought the lemurs were gonna die, but they're in love and they're great. Gentle. Letter S. Actually, I'm lying. 3 bars before letter T, please. 3 before letter T.
Letter.
T.
T is in-
T is in Thomas. Letter T. Any questions at all? Aaron?
That melodic line coming at the end, should we be aggressively sweet coming in?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. And then,
And long, and any time that you have those counter melody lines, there's a couple other times before, it should be very, very sweet.
But still, but bring it out.
Yeah, bring it out. It's a focal point. It gets traded to you. Yeah.
At K, we don't have a dynamic marking, and we would like one.
Gosh, you are so needy.
I'm assuming mezzo something.
Mezzo piano.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Anytime anyone else needs a dynamic marking, that somebody, maybe me. I'm not naming names, Matt. I forgot to put in. Just let me know. If not, thank you all so very much. Bravo for a great rehearsal, everyone. Next week we'll do.